What's up, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've posted a video to my page. Today, I really wanted to talk about marriage and divorce because I feel like there's a lot of things that people don't think about when they go to file for divorce, especially when you're in an emotional state. So I want to talk about that today.
Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it.
So, first of all, trust and believe that couples don't stay together long term without some issues and some problems and overcoming obstacles and things of that nature. And I can guarantee you that, I don't know if I would say 100% of married couples, but I'm willing to bet 90% have thought about divorce at some point during their marriage. And we know that the numbers are overwhelming when it comes to divorce because 50% of all first-time marriages end in divorce. About 60 or 70% of second marriages end in divorce, and then about 80% or so of third marriages end in divorce. So the numbers just get worse and worse as you continue to marry over and over again. But my husband and I, oddly enough, have had discussions because, we're polar opposites on a lot of things. We think very differently. And we've had communication issues. We've had financial issues. We've had different things that we've experienced over the years, right? And so we've had conversations about, well, why haven't you filed for divorce? Or, I'm sure you could go find somebody else that fits more into your picture of how you think things should be and things of that nature, whatever. And the fantasy is that, oh, yeah, I can go out here and I can get back in the dating game and I can find somebody else and, they'll be more tailored to my liking and, whatever. But the truth is that's a fallacy. It's not true at all. When you think about the time that you spent with a person, like in my case, I've been with my husband for 20 years. We've been married 17 years. Been together 20 years. We've been separated before. And we've just, we've gone through some things, right? So this is the only man I've been with for the last 20 years. I'm the only woman he's been with for the last 20 years. So first of all, it's going to take a while to detox from that if you do it the right way. It's going to take a while to detox from the last 20 years and recentering from the last 20 years. Then you go out here and you have to sift through, to find a quality person. That's going to take time. And then the reality is that you probably won't ever get married again. That's the reality. 1 in 4 black women, or 1 in 3 black women will marry, even though all 4 of those women want to be married. Only one of them will. And people think that, you can just, I'll just get a divorce and I'll start over. I'll find somebody. Like a woman called into this show that I listen to sometimes called Kevin Samuels. It's a guy on YouTube. She called in. She was married, young, had 3 children by her husband. He paid all the bills. She didn't have to work. And for some reason in her mind, she thought she could do better. And so she filed for divorce from her husband. She went out here. She had to she had to go to work. And, she's like, I had to struggle, by myself to raise my 3 children. And Kevin was like, you chose that. Like, you had a husband who was paying the bills and who was taking care of the children. You didn't have to work, this, that, and third. And you chose to divorce him because you thought you could do better. Or how many times have you heard, I was unhappy, so I filed for divorce. Now, in cases of abuse and, where it's just really crazy stuff going on, I can understand it. But a lot of marriages break up over egos, miscommunication, mishandling of finances, people being stubborn and stuck in their ways and not wanting to change and not wanting to bend. And then you don't think about the effects that it will have on your children. So, like I was telling my husband yesterday, I gave him the scenario of, okay, let's say we get a divorce. 9 times out of 10, most people that we gonna meet our age already have children. They either got an ex-wife or ex-wives or a baby mama or baby mamas or baby daddies or a baby daddy or ex-husband or ex-husbands in our age bracket, right? And then they have children. Some may have grown children. Some may have middle school children. Some may have young children. Some may have high schoolers. In any case, a lot of them gonna have children, right? So why do I want to go out here and put myself in a situation? And I'm speaking for me personally. Why do I want to go out here and put myself in a situation to have to help somebody else raise their children when it's hard enough raising my own? Why do I want to give another woman the opportunity to benefit from having my father of my children in their household full time, directing their children, while his children, are with another man directing them, or with me by their self, if I'm not with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to deal with the mothers and the fathers of those children sometimes, a lot of times. Who wants to deal with that? And then you're not even thinking about the effects that it has on your children, because most children want their parents to be together, regardless of the issues you may have or whatever. Most parents want their children to be together. I mean, most children want their parents to be together. And so when you file for divorce and you decide you're going to go out, and you're not just detaching yourself, you're breaking up a whole family. And you're opening up a whole nother can of worms that a lot of times you aren't even prepared to deal with. I haven't heard anybody talk about divorce in a pleasant manner. I haven't heard anybody say, oh, I got divorced and my life was so much better and so much happier since I divorced. Again, unless it was an extreme situation, abuse or something like that. But other than that, when I hear people talk about divorce, they say it's the most painful experience they've ever been through in their life. It was the hardest thing they've ever been through in their life. If they could do it over, they would, try some different techniques to try to save the marriage and work on it, and make them feel like a failure. So I've never heard anybody talk about divorce in a positive manner. I even look at like Tori Hart, is she better off with Kevin out of the house than she was with him in the house? Now, I understand that he cheated and everything, and he lied about it. Why not try some counseling? Why not try to see how you can work through it? Because at the end of the day, you're going to benefit more from your family being together than you are with it being in shambles and you all apart. So I think it really boils down to, if you can put your ego to the side, if you can learn to communicate, if you can learn to fight fair, you can respect each other. It's worth the fight and it's worth the try, because you'll be better for it. Your children will be better for it. You'll grow as a person. Your spouse will grow as a person. And your children will see you work through conflicts and not give up. And so I said all that to say, I don't think divorce is the right answer in a lot of situations. I think it's just the easy answer. I think it's just something that people choose to do because they want to give up and they don't want to fight and they don't want to work. And that result is so many broken homes. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. But y'all chime in. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Just share my thoughts on it. All right, Cole's Porch, signing out.